Hi, good day guys, it's Dr. Finn here again. Today what I'll be doing is troubleshooting an electric kettle. Now someone brought this to me asking me to see if it's good, if it can be fixed, so I decided to show you guys this. Now the first test is one of those electric kettles that the card can actually be removed. So first test I'm going to test the card for continuity. And what is continuity? Continuity is just basically it's an unbroken part for electricity to flow. So I just place one of my prongs. First I'm going to do this. You hear my buzzer? So that's just to ensure that my meter is actually working. So continuity, it's working. So I just cross the leads and I'm looking for that buzz. That buzz tells me that there's a continuous path from point A to point B. So I place one prong here, remove the holes, and I touch the other one. So this is neutral, and I'm going to test it. There's nothing between live prong. I'm going to touch my earth. There's nothing there also. Okay, so I go to the next side, which should be live. I go straight to the live prong, and I'm getting my buzz. This is your plug though. When I go to earth, there's nothing. So as far as this card is I'm concerned with this card, the card is good. Now the plug, there's a fuse inside of the plug. I'm going to remove it. I pull on this little lid, and if you look close you can see it right there. So I just pull it out, and this here is a 13 amp fuse. I'm going to test for continuity. Just place one prong at one end and touch it at the other end. And there you go, there's your buzz. So that tells me my fuse is good. So the plug and the card are all good. That concludes one part of the troubleshooting of this kettle. The next set of tests, bear with me, is going to be at the kettle itself. Now there's a coil loop inside. If you can look closely, you'll see this loop right inside here. This is what actually does the heating. That's actually your heating element. Now there's a selecting switch right there. Off, on, off, on. What I'm going to do, I'm going to keep it in on position. Place my prongs, my probes, on the prongs here where the connections are made, live and neutral. With it in on position, I should see the resistance for the coil or the element inside. So I'm going to place them on live and neutral. If you can see this quite clearly, but there are two prongs right there. This one there, and on the other side, and I get nothing. I get nothing. My meter stays the same. I put up to the highest selection on my meter, which is 2 mega ohms or 2 million ohms of resistance, and I'm still getting no resistance. That tells me that I need to actually get into the electrical portion of this kettle, and for time's sake I'm not going to actually show you how I get it open, but there's two screws under here. I've already removed them. There's one to be removed there. I'm going to do that. Pry open this handle, and then in part 2 I'll actually show you that I test it, see what the problem is, and then I guess we'll reassemble it if we actually can fix this. And if the element is not burnt out and there's just some connection problems, then I could redo the connection problems, and hopefully we'll get this kettle boiling again. Okay, so look out for part 2, how to fix a kettle.